Trump has been leading Biden, the RCP aggregate polling average, for weeks now. The RCP average the day before the 2020 election was Biden +5. In fact, the RCP aggregate never had Trump leading Biden, not once in 2020. Trump is now leading Biden. But again, it gets better. Take a look at this. No individual poll featured in the RCP aggregate, not one, had Trump leading in the final months of 2020. There was one Rasmussen poll in early September that had Trump winning by 1, but that was basically it. Now, 4 years later, 4 years later, Trump is tied or leading in virtually every poll. Now, this pattern is precisely why pollster Larry Sabato, the crystal ball, who's absolutely rabidly anti-Trump, is sounding the alarm. He cited a New York Times Siena poll that came out that showed that Biden and Trump are now officially tied. And again, you had plenty of liberals like, so what? Big deal, right? Well, as you can see, the reason why Sabato is so utterly freaked out is because the final New York Times Siena poll back in 2020 had Biden up by 9, 50-41. They're now tied. And Sabato recognized that, of course, means a massive Trump victory in the Electoral College. He's talking it's 2016 all over again when Trump became the first Republican to win over 300 electoral votes in 30 years. And that pattern is what we're seeing with every major poll. Quinnipiac, Emerson, Harvard-Harris, New York Times, CNN, all of them are showing a double-digit swing towards Trump over Biden since 2020. Now you know why they're indicting him. Now you know why they want to throw him in jail. Now you know why there's an utterly ridiculous attempt in Colorado to try to get Trump removed from the ballot there. Again, ask yourself this. Seriously, ask yourself this. Why on earth would Democrats be doing all of this? Why would they be engaged in all of this obvious weaponized lawfare if they really believe Biden got 81 million votes in 2020? If Biden got 80 million votes in 2020, what's the problem? He'll just go ahead and crush Trump all over again in 2024, won't he? Won't he? 81 million votes is a lot of votes, far more than Barack Obama ever got. So what's the problem here, Democrats? Well, of course, we all know what the problem is. We all know that despite all of their shenanigans, in the end, Biden, quote, beat Trump in 2020 by only 30,000 votes. 10,000 in Arizona, 10,000 in Georgia, and 20,000 in Wisconsin. And the Wisconsin ones were all thrown out back in 2022 by a judge. They know they're not going to be able to pull off another 2020. And so the Democrats are panicking. And every indictment, every mugshot, every kangaroo court, it's an admission. It's an admission that they know that apart from some weaponized legal intervention, they know Trump is going to crush Biden in 2024. And yet the joke's on them because the more they legally persecute Trump, the more popular he gets. The more they persecute, the more popular he gets. For Biden and the Democrats, 2024 is looking more and more ominous indeed.